Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sharelation, where I like to share any and all things that bring me joy, hence the name Sharelation. In today's video, I'd like to share with you my small and very curated collection of Cartier jewelry. It is all the same design. You can probably tell from the description of the video what it is. So without further ado, I'm just going to unbox each one and share it with you. So first off, I like to share with you the ring that I'm always wearing on my right hand. And if you're familiar with Cartier, you'll know that every jewelry piece comes with a very beautiful red box. So this is like the outer box. And when you take the cover off, it has the inner box, and there's like a flap that opens up like this. So this flap obviously lets you take out the actual jewelry box. So all of these did come with the outer box. I just didn't put it in this video because it would just get too long and very repetitive. So when I open this box, you'll see there's like a little button here that you just push in. And when you push it in, it will open up to the jewelry piece. So here you'll see there's very soft little cushion, says Cartier, and in it is the ring that I normally wear. So this is the Trinity ring. The box is, the standard Cartier jewelry box, very beautifully structured and keeps the jewelry very beautifully placed and of course protects it. So this is the ring that I normally wear. It's the Trinity, as I said, and it has the white gold, yellow gold, and the rose gold. If you're familiar with the Trinity set, it is obviously all intertwined, like so. And the only ring of the Trinity that has the Cartier embossed in it is the rose gold part. So I'll try to show it a little closer. You see Cartier, it says that. And then also the same ring, you'll see inside, it has the name Cartier in it and the size. This is the size 54. And it has the serial number, or I guess it's the serial number, or the unique identification code that comes with the ring. The other two rings do not have it, but of course, since it's kind of intertwined, you can't really take it apart unless you break it. This is what it looks like. So when you put the ring on your hand and drop it, it always sort of forms back into the original place with the rose gold on the outside. So you see the Cartier name on it. So when I wear it, it really comes on and off very easily. It rolls on and off like so. Very easy to take on and off. I am the type of person that's very lazy to change out my jewelry. I always wear it when I'm showering, cooking, cleaning, what have you. I never really take it off unless doing really, dirty work like maybe gardening or something like that. And I've had this for over a year. I bought this in London Heathrow, February of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. And I've been wearing it very consistently, nonstop, and it has held up beautifully. Of course, there are some scratches because I'm wearing it all the time. I do everything with it, but it has held up very beautifully, and I'm sure if I polish it, it will look as good as new. The next piece is the matching set of earrings. So again, I'll just close the box really quick. The earrings come in this beautiful, kind of like a rectangular box, similar size to the ring, but in the rectangle shape. Again, has the button push closure. And similar to the other box, the layout is the same. And here we have the Trinity hoop earrings. These are the smaller versions. I know there's a thicker version, but I like my jewelry fairly dainty, and these are the smaller hoop version earrings. You'll see that the backing is somewhat different to, let's say, the Chanel earrings that I've recently unboxed. You have to squeeze the two ends over here. So you kind of lightly squeeze it and it will remove it from the post. So the post, fairly thick, not tapered, so comfortable for me. In general, they do not bother me. Has a decent weight to it because it is 18 karat gold. And you'll see here, I'm not sure if you're familiar with these closures. If I just slide it, it does slide, but because there's a little I don't know what to call it, like a dent or a ridge over here, you have to squeeze the backing in order to completely remove it. So if I slide it out, again, it will stop here. And if I pull it, it will not come off. So this is a really great feature because I don't know about you, I tend to lose the backing of my earrings quite often when it slides out. Again, I don't really change my earrings a lot, and this really keeps it in place unless somehow both of these sides are squeezed at the same time and it slides out, then I can't really say much about that, but that's really the only way to remove it. So the pair comes like this. The side view, kind of small and dainty. If you're not familiar with the Trinity set, you probably can't really tell it's even from Cartier, which I quite like because it's very understated and it's, you know, more everyday wear. So I really do wear these every day, unless again I decide to switch out into something else, and I would just wear that for a little while, but I typically always go back to this. So these actually my husband bought for me online for Mother's Day recently. So these are kind of the newest part of the entire set that I got. So these are the earrings. Set that aside. Next is the bracelet. So my wrist is bare right now. I'm going to put it on right after this because I really do keep it on all the time. Again, similar to my rest of the jewelry pieces that I have. This came again in the beautiful box. The box is bigger here, but the same opening. And it comes with this soft little pillow, very squishy, and the bracelet just comes wrapped around like this. So when the bracelet came, it was obviously closed. The closure was already done, but I wanted to show you very quickly when you put it on, you actually need to loosen it all the way to the end like this. You put your wrist through. I'll actually just try to put it on. And you'll see here, there are 1, 2, 3 adjustable hoops. So for me and my wrists are not particularly big or small. I think it's kind of average. I usually put it on the smallest setting. And it's not too hard to put on by yourself. So it's a typical like clasp right here. And then I would just hook it on like that. So it is in the smallest setting right now. I will measure my wrist for people to just get a reference. Again, I think my wrist is like average size, not really big, not really small, but I can fit the smallest setting and have a little room to spare. I do admit in the summer, when it gets very hot and humid, sometimes it gets a little tight. Not so tight that it you know, leaves a print on my wrist, but sometimes I would put it to the middle setting just so it's not always stuck on my wrist and gets uncomfortable. So this is the bracelet, and you see when I put it on, I had to thread the part with the clasp through the Trinity hoops to get it on. The other side, it's kind of stuck on because it's the other piece of the bracelet. But again, I really like it, and I do keep this on all the time, unless again I'm changing out into jewelry, in which I'll rotate and wear that for a while. So this is the bracelet. And the last part of the collection is the necklace. So again, same box. This one I also got in London Heathrow, same time as the ring, and I did get a fairly good deal with that because it was before Brexit, and of course it was tax-free, so I did get a little bit of savings on the ring and the necklace. The bracelet and the earrings were purchased online in the States. It was a gift from my husband. Well, both of those, the bracelet and the earrings. So it was a little bit more pricey because of course it included tax. So here you see I have the necklace. Again, of course, the same design as the bracelet and the ring and the earrings. So you see here, actually, the necklace and the bracelet is the same exact size in terms of the Trinity hoops. And when I put it on, it's very dainty. I really like it because it's, again, somewhat understated. The chain is very shiny. Like when the sun hits, it has a really pretty shine to it. When I got it, there were no extensions on it. So I'm not sure if you know, but Cartier does allow free extensions. I believe it's for 2 centimeters. So when I got them, they were this short. So for me, I wanted the flexibility to be able to wear it shorter and longer. Even though it's a little bit longer, it does make somewhat of a difference. So when I came back from London to New York, I brought this to my local Cartier and I got this extended. So when I dangle it like right from the middle, you'll see here's the pendant, and I dangle it, the clasp isn't really on the middle, but I guess that's what happens when you put the extension. It doesn't bother me because it really does more or less stay in place, and usually my hair is down, so you can't really see that the clasp is not centered, but even then it's not like it's way off. So just one thing to keep in mind when you get something altered or extended at Cartier. When I did get the necklace back, that's where it came back with a pouch. So this is a pouch that came back with the necklace and came wrapped in this little pillow that can fit very snugly in the pouch. It's a great travel pouch, very flexible and easy to travel with. Now, maybe because I bought the necklace and the ring at the Heathrow airport, it didn't come with the pouch. I think if you buy things from Cartier in store with an SA, they give you things like the pouch, probably a polishing cloth or kit. But in my case, these two came from London Heathrow and the other 2 pieces came from an online purchase. So let me know what your experience was if you purchase things through Cartier with an SA, if you do get more with it. Not particularly bothered, but of course it would have been nice to have. So this is really my complete collection of Cartier jewelry. I do not have any other pieces from Cartier, although I would love to add like a love bangle or bracelet one day, or the Justin Clue bracelet or ring, but I'm in no hurry, just slowly enjoying my pieces for the moment, and when the time is right, I will get it. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.